everyone. Today we are going to talk about nebulization in mechanically ventilated patient. So here we are connecting different nebulizers. We have MDI, or we have a jet nebulizer, or vibrating mesh nebulizer. Also we can use the ultrasonic nebulizer. But before we start nebulization of the patient, there are certain rules that has to be met. First, if we have an HME connected to the ventilator, please remove it because it interferes with the ventilator, with the nebulizer. Second, you have to change the mode of the ventilator so it is volume controlled mode of ventilation, and you have to increase the inspiratory time as much as you can so the patient can benefit from the nebulizer. Also decrease the bias flow as low as you can, because the lower the bias flow, the higher the efficacy of the nebulizer and the smaller the aerosol deposited in the lung. If we have a heated humidifier, we have to check that it's working. We don't have to disconnect it, but if there are water in the circuit, we have to remove it before starting the nebulization process. If you connect a spacer to the ventilator, okay, here is the canister. I remove the canister and start actuating and use the manual breath, synchronize with it, 1, 2, 3. And the second breath should be about 15 seconds later, 1, 2, 3. Okay. The second method to connect a nebulizer to the ventilator is through the pneumatic jet nebulizer. The pneumatic jet nebulizer is connected to the outlet of the wall through oxygen or through air, and I choose here to connect the jet nebulizer close to the patient, away from the ventilator, and after the heated humidified circuit, I connect it here. Okay, as you can see the flow. I adjust the flow from the wall output from 6 to 9 liters, and I adjust it through the ventilator. I choose nebulizer, pneumatic, and I decrease the bias flow as low as I can. I choose 1, and then start the nebulization. The third type of nebulizer is the vibrating mesh nebulizer, and we choose here to connect it close to the ventilator and before the humidifier. And the ventilator is supplied with the aerogen outlet. It is connected here to the vibrating mesh. And here the medication cup. I fill the medication cup with the medication. And we start here, nebulizer, aerogen. Okay. And we continue until the medication is over. And we have a value here. The value here is if we add the medication, it is above the ventilator circuit. But if we add the medication here, it is below the patient circuit. So it is liable to contamination from the patient secretion more than the vibrating mesh nebulizer. So if I choose which position to connect to the patient, position number 1 is about 15 centimeters from the Y-piece. Position number 2 is closer to the ventilator, but after the humidifier. Position number 3, closer to the ventilator, but before the humidifier. Which one is more effective in delivering the medication? Position number 3 is more effective in delivering the medication, as it gives time for the inspiratory limb to act as reservoir containing the medication before it is wasted to the expiratory limb. And which one of those 3 types is more effective in delivering the medication? First and number 1 for all over the world is the vibrating mesh nebulizer, because safe delivery of medication, it is above the patient circuit and not below the patient circuit, so less contamination, number 1. Number 2, lower MMAD for the medication. Number 3, it can be filled with a small amount of the medication and small volume of medication with lower residual volume to ensure adequate delivery of the medication to the patient. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching.